Okay.
Okay, so the orange sphere and the green hoop are like making torque on the blue disk. So torque equals force times distance, and the force in those cases is the tension.
Yeah. Let me fix the screen. Okay.
Yeah. So you have the total torque. I mean,
I'm split instead of saying distance because work is force times distance. I'd say torque is force cross radius, but it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just write it that way.
So we have the total torque, which would be also I alpha equals the torque in the green sphere, in the orange sphere, minus the torque in the the torque of the green hoop.
Oh, so the torque from this tension minus torque from that tension. Okay. Force from sphere instead of sphere.
Yeah. So Bill,
Yeah.
are you taking material science?
No. No way. Everybody complaining about that though.
Okay. So what did you?
So the torque of the sphere would be the force of friction times the radius of the sphere.
Okay.
Is that correct?
That would be the torque that the sphere experiences. So the sphere has tension this way.
Yeah.
Force of friction this way. Okay. And so it rolls. So it's kind of just the radius of the sphere.
Yeah, of the orange.
So the that would be the torque on the sphere, not the torque.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I would write this. This is torque from the sphere and torque from the hoop on the disc. So I would write this the tension 1 y naught times the radius of the disc.
plus tension 2 times.
They're in opposite directions, right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Fine.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Because we have this. Tension 1 is this way. Tension 2 is this way. Yes.
So now we have to find tension 1.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually want to find the alpha and then multiply it by r to get linear acceleration.
Wait. Oh. Yeah, that works. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So how did you find alpha?
So the tension of the disk equals MA Oh, so you can change alpha to a times r now because we're gonna use a. So linear acceleration is the same in all the systems. Yeah, equals, and the t would be ma minus force of friction. T1.
T1.
Yeah.
MA minus.
Or ma plus force of friction.
Not sure about that. So if you draw this picture, you also have gravity and normal force.
Yeah.
So if you do the sum of the forces in the y direction, you get tension is equal to force of friction. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tension is equal to.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it would be static. So. So, yeah, ma plus force of friction.
So you have tension 1. Yeah, that's what you said. That's right.
And then the T2 would be equal to.
Yeah.
Ma plus mg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, come on. And so that's it.
You can cross out all the radiuses.
Yeah.
Is that what you
No, but the masses are different.
Oh, the masses are different. You're right.
Yeah.
This is mass 1. This is mass 2. Okay. Is that what you?
I think so.
Okay. Did that you correct or incorrect or?
I noticed that the problem with it was my calculation.
Okay. Is there a? Yeah. 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 I think that works. Did you?
The first one was the 3 maths.
This one.
What is it? Oh, yeah. I got the right answer, but I don't know how.
Oh.
Like I don't understand why I know this mass from here, but this mass is weird. Like it has the first mass, but for these two it has like the I thing, but just the mass thing. Well, that's why
question marks there, just stuff like that over question marks.
Yeah, the thing, like I did it the first time using the normal masses and it's wrong. So
Yeah.
somehow using these two feet like this.
Was that for the sphere?
Yeah, this one is for the sphere, and this one is the disc. This one should be for this.
Okay, I think for the sphere, what we might not have taken into account is that the sphere is rolling, because this technically doesn't take that into account. And you could use the torque is equal to I alpha, which we're going to do that same substitution. The torque is equal to I times the radius, and this is equal to force of friction times the radius. So radius falls out. So you get acceleration.
Is that angular acceleration or normal acceleration?
It's linear.
Linear. This one's linear. That was angular. I substituted
Oh, okay.
for that.
But we don't have force of friction.
It's equal to force of friction over.
For this problem, I think.
Does that make sense?
But for this problem, they don't really take into account force of friction.
Hmm?
For this problem, they don't give us a mu or any.
Yeah, they don't give you.
But there is friction.
Oh, okay. So that's where that comes into play. You have force of friction here is equal to the moment of inertia of the sphere times A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the accelerations are all the same. So we should go the same. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, I was late. I didn't know how you got everything. So.
Okay. So that's what you did?
No, what I did was like I just did a normal function like ma equals mg, where this m equals like all of them, and this mg is just this.
Okay.
So when you divide by the other m, you can just see linear acceleration. But the thing is, here instead of using like the sum of all the masses, like I thought it was.
Oh yeah, that's the same thing.
But like I used this mass here, and for some weird reason, I end up using the moment of inertia of these two, but just the mass component, which is like 2/5 m instead of using the r squared. So
I
that's how they
think
use
there's
it.
a problem in the signs.
In the signs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was minus, no, and go down. So it was M1A plus force of friction minus MA plus MG. So the plus turns into a negative.
This turns into negative.
I think.
Oh yeah, I think yeah.
Parallel axis here. Yeah, this is the thing I have. Because it's 2/5 plus 1, so it is 7/5. So I use this parallel axis theorem because it's 2/5 plus 1, so in the end it's like 7/5. And that's what like works for some reason. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's it.
Like,
I think there's some problem with what we have there too still because of radius. Because yeah, because you're saying this has different units
like
than
math. Once you get it, you have everything else. Like once you get the acceleration.
Hell no. Hell no.
Wait, what?
Like, no, I was just saying that once you get this problem that is so hard, you can get all the others like easily.
Yeah, right.
But it's not like
So,
that.
that's the third one.
A equals F over M, but you can't just plug in.
You can just plug in all the methods. You can plug mass here, but you have this. Mass included of the sphere. That's just what we're
What
rolling.
axis do you have it rotating on?
Good one.
Should be a good one.
A good one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you got the right answer. Good.
Yeah, but
That's Google. That's a nuances right there.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know. I solved that one with Google. Like, I'm here to understand.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's a good strategy.
Oh, that's that part. What's wrong? Right?
Confused on even first.
Like
this one.
Oh Lord.
All this rotation is hard.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been hard to like calculating this thing.
I'll check.
No, you have to base
Yeah,
check.
it's fine. On somebody else's account.
Yeah.
Radius of the disc.
I know exactly what's wrong with this problem. Nothing. I have no idea.
No, you have no idea.
Something's wrong in here. Some equation, not for using.
Oh my god. It's an iPad.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it's a lot.
How do you even?
Like,
Damn, boy.
I keep opening the same and the same version.
See more than one tab of the
Sometimes, yeah. I think I have like 3 websites and stuff. I know the rest.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, we could start this one over or come back to it. What's better? Okay, come back to it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's super hard to put into a calculator. Much data.
Okay, what other problems?
No, it's pretty good.
Literally any single one.
Any of them?
Anyone. I'm not even kidding. I don't know.
Let's-
myself.
Let's look.
Like,
This one was the worst.
Okay. Can you do like an easy one?
Okay,
That's just easy to
that's
explain?
probably a good idea.
Okay.
Which one are we just looking at?
16 or 17.
Okay.
It's a way up.
Or
Where
17?
you don't understand.
17 isn't due yet.
Oh, okay, never mind. 15 and 16.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, this one?
Yeah.
Alright.
I have considerably more work than the last one, but it's still not mine.
Okay.
Holy moly. That's the hook.
Can't say which ones.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Two from here. Oh, and that's just the left hand. Okay. So, where did you start? If you were starting it without looking at it.
Without looking at that, I would have very little idea where to start. So I know that like the equation is like the ICM plus that mark squared, something like that.
Yeah.
That's really about
Is it R squared? Yeah.
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 Okay. Do you know what the R stands for?
30. Or the distance from
Yeah.
the what?
Apply force.
No,
To
what do
distance,
you think?
I did different answers here to come up.
to the axis of rotation, I think.
So you're working off of
So
the sphere.
Yeah.
This is the moment of inertia about the center.
Okay.
Okay. So
That's found.
it's a constant MR squared. I think for a sphere, that's a sphere, right? Yeah. It's 2 things.
Yeah.
That's for the sphere.
Plus.
So this is the radius of the sphere.
Okay.
There. But this isn't.
It's like the distance from the axis of the.
It's the distance from the center of mass to the axis of rotation.
Okay.
So
Do you have,
from the point that this calculates it being.
Yeah.
so you add the moment of inertia of the sphere to the moment of inertia of the rod?
Yeah, you have to do it.
Yeah, you do have to do that at the end. But
Okay.
first you have to find the moment of inertia.
And for the moment of inertia of the rod is just like one formula, right?
Mm-hmm. If you do, there's a different formula for about the end of a rod. Or
It's
for about
like
the
1/2.
Yeah, no, wait.
1/3.
And 1/3.
1/3 MR squared.
And we
I
don't
don't
have to
know.
know those, right?
Do we have to know?
No, you
this?
don't have to know.
Okay.
Do we know how to?
You have to know how to do this though.
Okay.
So this radius is the radius of the sphere plus the length of the rod. And then you just plug in
Okay.
numbers. And then the sphere, the constant is not the sphere, the rod. Equal to, I think it's 1/5. So you just find that.
What's that R again?
It's the length of the entire rod,
Okay.
actually. I don't think it's even an R
Yeah, it's
formula.
D.
Is it D?
Yeah, I think.
I think it's L.
D or
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that actually make sense?
Yeah.
Do you want to do a different problem where you have to find
Yeah,
the
it's true. I know.
moment of inertia?
I mean, there are more parts to this one too.
There are, okay.
Yeah.
What are the rest of those?
Oh, there's movies. Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, just fix and then you have a torque. What happens? We can start this part of the problem.
The object is fixed at the left and it's not on the other side?
No, it was always on the left end. Yeah, left end of the rod. It's just making sure you know where it's fixed. Yeah.
Isn't that the right?
No, that's it.
This is the left.
Okay, right. I didn't understand what the object is. So the object is the
Oh,
circle.
the object is the
Whole
whole
thing.
thing.
Oh,
The
right.
object
Okay,
is
yeah.
formed by
Okay,
the
good.
attached
Okay,
together,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And so you have the rod is here and they're attached right here and they have a force right here
Okay.
and it spins.
Okay. So. How do you
How do you
how
start?
do you start? What's the
Okay. So the force is creating torque.
Yeah.
Right. So I'd use the formulas for torque. which you can either have IA or I alpha or force
Force XR.
The cross product. It's because they're two vectors, and so it's equal to force, radius, sine of the angle between them. So in almost probably an alpha will give you, I don't know, it wouldn't be very nice to give you a constant angle. It'll all be 90 degrees, and so sine of 90 is 1, and you'll just get force times radius. But if this force was, if this force was at an angle like that, you would only take into account the y component. And that's what the sine of the angle does.
I got a different acceleration.
Different acceleration.
Yeah, I didn't get the right answer with following the formula we did.
For
The complicated one.
the complicated one, yeah, I was pretty sure the formula we did was wrong. But
Oh,
the units didn't match up with anything.
Okay. Okay, we can go over it again.
That's why we can go back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for this real quick, we just found I.
Mm-hmm.
Or do we not even need that? We can just use the F times the R.
No,
You need both of them
You need
because
both
you're
of them.
solving for the angular
We're
acceleration.
solving for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you don't actually know what the torque is.
Yeah.
You find the torque using this.
So force times R, and again, what's R in this case?
R in this case is the distance between the force
And then
and that's
Okay. Okay. So it's half the length.
and what's I in this case?
We just found I in
I is
part one.
the I of everything, like the total I with I.
Oh, in the left axis, like
Yeah, the one we found this I, like total I.
when it's finished to this axis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the total I of the system. Two I. What is it, two I?
Because it's L over
because it's
2.
L over 2 for R.
Oh, okay. L over 2, yeah.
Do you want to finish this problem?
Before that, can we go to an easier problem? That I don't know why.
Problem?
Torque contest is the second one to this.
Oh,
Right.
Well,
Oh,
look-
the disc one.
No, like look at this.
Yeah, that's probably the same.
Oh,
Like I struggle.
this
a
problem
little-
makes more sense with the picture.
Yeah, I struggle a little with F3.
Yeah.
Question number 3.
Okay.
Did you have to
Question
use the
number
sign of it? Yes. You have to use the sign of it.
No, probably question number 1 is the same.
Oh, question number 1 is the same.
It's the same as question number 3, but it says.
Okay. Oh, where did that go?
So do we have an exam?
Next
Nope,
week.
not.
Oh my.
Next week, Thursday.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, actually no. I'm crying inside.
We have a quiz tomorrow.
So it says, what is the magnitude of the torque on about the z-axis due to F3?
It's like F3 sine,
But
F3 sine,
30.
This is the radius.
F3, yeah, F3 sine 30 times R.
well, in my case, so they gave me an angle of 38,
Yeah.
Okay.
but to get it, I use F3R sine of 52. The other side.
What the Lord?
Oh, where is
Yeah, we
sine?
have to say
Where
this.
is 30 degrees?
Well, they say at an angle of 30 degrees.
From.
Like from the x-axis.
Oh, this is the 30 degrees. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to use the
You
30
need
degrees.
this. You need this angle. This is the angle between F3 and radius. Yeah. That's why I have to use 52.
Wait. I'm borrowing your pen.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I
So yeah, you have to use
explain
the 30 as an angle, right?
No, you use the 50.
So you have the force. You have the radius. That's 30 degrees here. For the cross product, it's and this angle is always the angle between these two forces. The
Okay.
smaller angle. So you could
I know how you're gonna explain it. Like you said, you have it perpendicular, right?
yeah.
To the.
So you just
thing.
find that one.
Yeah.
This is going to be 30.
So it's just the
So
cosine of 30.
30 for this one.
Cosine of 30?
It's the same as sine. Like look at this. You have this force applying to the thing like this. So you need to find this one that is perpendicular to the thing.
Oh yeah.
The force we have is pushing like this thing like this, but we need to find this one.
Yeah.
So you just make the graph, get the angles, and you can just find the sine of 60 or something like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's easier than worrying about the cross product.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you always need the perpendicular.
Also here it has to be perpendicular to the
Yeah.
thing.
So you
Oh, okay.
in order to just multiply force times radius, these would be the perpendicular force.
And how come F2 is 0?
Because this is the radius, this is the force. The angle between them is 180. Or you could also say 0.
0.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
if you do the radius arrow in the other direction.
Yeah, like sine of 180 is 0.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, makes sense. No, like when I was doing this, I got so confused because my calculator was in radians.
Oh.
So whenever I got an answer, I would just like have to rethink the whole problem.
So that's question 3?
Yeah, that's question 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And can you do number 8 as well?
On this problem?
In this same problem, yeah.
Okay, so what is the rotational energy after so long? Okay. So do you know the formula for rotational energy?
So it's just like kinetic energy, but with omega and moments of inertia instead of mass and velocity.
Oh, so like
It's on your Broca sheet, so.
so like I times omega squared, 1/2 I.
Yeah.
Gia.
Rotational energy.
And then you have the accelerations and E, so you can get double E.
So you solved for omega, I think, in like 7 or something like that. You have to solve for a different part of the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so-
But for that, you basically need
Oh, here.
That equation.
And omega initial is 0, right?
Because it's at x.
And how do we solve for alpha? How do we get the angular acceleration?
So up here, the first two parts of the problem, you found the torque from each component. So you find the total torque on the disk by adding those up in the z direction, and then torque is equal to
I.
So that's how you find alpha I for a disk is 1/2 mr squared.
So we use the total mass.
Yeah, I figured out the problem with the first one.
Okay.
So we can go back to that if you'd like.
Oh, you figured the first one?
Yeah, I figured out the first one. I think I was plugging in equations before.
Thinking about what they are. Because
Go back to the first one. Alpha is in radians. Yeah, per second squared. To get it in meters per square, we multiply alpha times the radius is equal to acceleration, but instead we plugged in alpha is equal to radius times acceleration. So this should be a radius, which would
Wait, what?
Okay, so for some reason, we were plugging in acceleration is equal to times r, which isn't right. It's the other way around.
Oh my.
No, I'm sorry. That's correct. What we were plugging in was alpha equals to AR, which would have units of meters squared per second squared.
Yeah.
Is not correct. So that was the problem. That would end up, you'd get here, and instead of crossing out the r's, you'd get it's force r squared, force of friction r squared over I, or that the force of friction is I a over r squared. So that's why when you were doing the mass part without the radius part, it was working for you because you divide out the radius. So these should all be divided by r squared. Yeah. So that's the problem. That's the formula. That's fine. If you want to go through it from the beginning to end again, if you do that too.
I think we could do that.
But that's the problem.
Alright, I found the answer, like how I got it. Maybe you understand the answer. Like, this is where I'm at. So, shady what it says.
Yeah.
Common.
Is this one of those, like, just a form?
Yeah.
Never trust those.
I mean, gave you the right answer.
I mean, they take too long to find. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they had a weird thing, and I didn't understand how they did it.
It's probably good. I just did not.
I mean, yeah, I don't know why this is.
Yeah, I think that. Okay. But I think the second. I still have no idea where the 7 bits came from. From which one was that?
That's from the sphere.
From the sphere?
Because they say that there's a 2 phases plus the same thing.
Yeah, but its axis of rotation of the sphere is the same center of the sphere. So.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
No, I mean, yeah, it's just like.
Yeah, this works. It got you the right answer.
Yeah, but you want to go over your actual right answer?
Actually, right answer?
Yeah.
Okay. From beginning to end, or just
Like-
erase all this and start over?
Just want to know
I think
that
would make sense.
T1 hard disk minus T2 hard disk comes from.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you have pulley, or the disc, and on it you have tension from the sphere in that direction, and tension from the hoop downwards. So the overall torque on the sphere is equal to I alpha as always. And also it's if you choose a direction to be positive, probably the direction your acceleration is going to be in, which is going to be this way. So this would be positive.
That T
Turn it
represents,
backwards. But T2, you could do it either way.
that T2 represents torque or tension?
Tension.
Okay.
There's torque resulting from that tension. So you do T2 times the radius. Just like we did before, there's the tension from that point, there's the radius from that point, there at 90 degrees, tension there, 90 degrees. So this is clockwise, that's counterclockwise. So these are both the disc. So then,
T2? Oh, so it's T2 minus T1.
that's the direction I chose. You could do,
T1R.
well, you see when it's going to move, when the system moves, here, it's going to accelerate this way, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense to make the direction it's going to accelerate positive,
Okay.
right? So then you would make spinning this way
Okay.
positive, and you say, then this is positive. If you want counterclockwise to be positive, you just have to make this negative as well.
Oh my. Okay.
Which doesn't matter that much. If you choose the wrong signs for everything, it should just get a negative sign in your answer, theoretically. But it's good to understand.
How do you get rid of the tensions though?
How do I get rid of the tensions? Okay, so for tension 1, we look at the sphere, which is rolling. It's
Yes, it is F equals MA, so MA equals
yeah. You also have to take into account that it's rolling. So you have
MA equals tension minus force friction.
So you have the torque equal to alpha, that's going to be equal to force of friction times radius, and you also have that force in the x direction is going to be equal to MA linear, which is going to be equal to tension 1 minus the force of friction. What did I just do? Okay. And then we did some substitutions to come up with T1 is going to be equal to MA plus force of friction, and force of friction is is equal to I alpha over R, which becomes.
What is that again?
Alright, no.
Why is it I alpha over R?
I alpha over R, this equation up here, the sum of
Okay.
the torques, so force of friction times the radius is making it spin this way, which is, we said was positive. That's the angular acceleration over inertia. Skip that, and then if you substitute alpha is equal to linear acceleration over radius, then you get the MA plus IA over R squared.
Boom.
And this is radius of the sphere and moment of inertia of the sphere. Tangent 2, you look at the hoop, which has tangent 2 up and G down, and it's accelerating downward.
Just one question.
Yeah.
In the first one, that M represents only the mass of the sphere, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That there too.
Yeah.
So for this one, you only have to do sum of the forces in the line direction to get T2 minus mg equals ma, or negative ma, really. So you get T2.
No, wait, if it's accelerating downwards, why would it be negative?
Because it's accelerating down.
Yeah,
We chose it as positive,
Yeah.
right? So in that case, then what we change is, if we chose downward as positive, we have mg minus T2
Exactly.
ma. And you still get a T2 is equal to mg plus ma, right? No. Minus ma.
Yeah.
And this is the mass of the fluid. Yeah. So then you go back to the equation up here, which was I alpha equals equals T1. So R squared times, this is the radius of the disk. Minus, or, we had I2 minus I1, so this is minus, and then this is plus. Mg minus A times radius of disk. So then you basically plug in numbers. We're trying to find
One
what
is
is it asking for? Linear acceleration of the loop. So we're just trying to find linear acceleration. This equals
This is the
What is B?
B, that's an arm.
Nothing.
Which one? That's also an R.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for this, okay, formulas open.
Does that substitution look right? Yeah.
I only have one. How do you get the I?
It's the moment of inertia of the sphere, so he just used the normal equation. Or this is the moment of inertia of the sphere. This is the moment of inertia of the disk.
Yes. Oh, sphere. Okay. So, yeah, this makes like sense. It's a little bit harder to like pull it off.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. The other one is easy, but like doesn't make sense. I don't know how they get their different eyes and stuff.
Okay.
What's the equation for the moment of inertia of a rod rotating by its center?
1/3.
One by its around the center is
Yeah.
12. 1/12.
1/12.
And then 10 centimeters.
Let me see. Where is
This is the equation again.
So for this question, we use that formula?
What's the moment? Oh, you want to do this problem?
Sure. That's all.
Oh, it's all.
Yeah.
Wait, what was your question about this problem?
For this question, we just use the formula you told me, 1/12 m r squared.
No, because they're not rotating about their centers. They're rotating about the end. If you had,
You mean center is like if you're rotating here?
Oh,
Like
I got you.
yeah, so if you had rods that were crossed like that, and they were each rotating
Yeah, I
about their
thought they were
center,
crossed.
yeah, then you would be using that formula.
So they're rotating about at their ends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 1/2.
1/2 or 1/3?
1/3.
1/3.
About there. You can just Google it.
Yeah.
Every time.
The professor will give us. He said he will give us like one, and we have to like derive from the other.
No,
Oh,
he's gonna
man.
give you.
Hell no.
What he'll give you is something along. I don't know what it'll look like. It'll either be moment of inertia of a sphere is equal to 2/5, and then that for each one, or he'll do something like moment of inertia of about the center of mass of an object is equal to constant times mr squared, and he'll have like C of the sphere, 2/5, C of a different object.
So
This.
he will most likely give them to us.
He will definitely give them to you. He won't give you, like for the rod, he might not give you about the end of the rod or about the middle of that. About the middle of the rod. He might only give you about the middle of the rod and make you derive
That one.
for the second one. Yeah.
Unless you have them memorized. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe one of the question will be like to derive them. Like
Yeah, he'll have he won't. In all likelihood, he'll come up with a more difficult problem than the center of the rod versus the end of the rod. It'll be like this one, where you have to use the parallel axis theorem for a sphere or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. For the first test, I was feeling pretty confident, and I did bad. So, and I'm not feeling confident for this test, so I'm scared.
I felt really confident for the first test. 'Cause I could do the 2 practice tests like in my sleep, and then it wasn't bad. So
I got C's on all the tests in physics 1 when I took the class and was one of the top students. So,
Oh,
yay!
it's actually probably not that bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to get a C. It would be nice.
I'd like to get an A if possible, but it looks like I might get a B or a C. But yeah.
like this was really easy at the beginning of this year, and now I just have no clue whatsoever.
Just
Or,
replace it.
like, which part?
Like the center of mass stuff. That was easy.
Yeah.
That was, and then this. What? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really know what's going on with this stuff.
I'm learning up 2 tests and then a final.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
How are you doing your labs? The TA is like never gains points. Like he takes so many points off
Really?
everything. Yeah.
He doesn't take out he takes up stupid points for me, but it's only like one a lab, so I'm really complaining.
He takes 2 points for everything.
Really?
Did you guys do the lab already?
Yeah.
No, but you did that?
Do you have like 50% energy loss?
Yeah, I got all my answers and like it's one like some of the answers negative. Like the
What?
yeah.